Sojourn with the Lord.
In today's Gospel passage, we could see Jesus criticizing the people by asking them two questions. Why are you not able to interpret the present time? And why do you not judge for yourselves what is right? Jesus criticizes them not because of their limitedness, but because of their arrogance and egoistic thinking. They were claiming that they were able to read and predict all that happens on earth, but they were really not able to read the signs of the time. And thus the question arises, why they were not able to read the signs of the time? They were unable to do so because they were arrogant as well as egoistic in their way of thinking. When Jesus speaks about the signs of the time, he really mentions the needs of the people, the needs of the society. A society is made up of collective individuals. So, in order to know the needs of the society, we should be able to know the needs and necessities of each and every individual. And since the people were arrogant and egoistic, gradually the seeds of anger, hate, and greed sprouted in them. Thus, they were not able to know the society in which they were living. That is, they were not able to know the needs of the other. And this is the very reason why they were unfit to read the signs of the time. Also, in the Gospel passage, we could see Jesus using a vivid illustration too. He says, "When you go with your accuser before a magistrate, on the way, make an effort to settle the case, or he may hand you over to the officer, and the officer throw you in prison." And through this illustration, Jesus conveys us the solution to know the other. It is nothing other than forgiveness. It is when we forgive the other, we come to know the other. We begin to love them, and thus we become aware of their needs and necessities. As a religious, and very specially as a CMI, we are called by the Lord to commit ourselves for the well-being of the other. We are called to sacrifice ourselves for the needs and necessities of the other. And in the words of Jesus, the best way of offering sacrifice is to forgive the other. Let us ask ourselves, how far am I able to subdue my arrogant and egoistic way of thinking in order to help my brother? How far am I able to know the signs of the time? Let us reflect.